chair. Just turn around, child, you'll see I am there. I made a best friend.
Welcome to the second installment of free vocal excerpts that go with A Singer's Guide to the Well-Trained and Powerful Voice, a book that I wrote about the voice that includes MP3s with sample vocal exercises. In this particular part, I would like to address breathing, which to me is the most important part about singing. A lot of singers will say the breath is the voice. The breath is the voice. Doesn't make much sense, does it? Because when I first started singing, I thought that my teacher would immediately start working with me on scales and whatnot. But instead, he spent 2 weeks working with me on breathing. Why is that so important? Because breath capacity increases the richness of your tone. So we're going to talk about breath, and once again we've got Anna, who's with me here, just nicely going along with all the exercises. And just to review quickly, last time I talked to you, we went over posture, which was bend, tilt the pelvis, and lift slightly. You're also going to feel a slight lift in the ribs, as if you almost had invisible strings which were just slightly lifting your ribs up. So feel that. Actually touch the tops of your ribs there and imagine that their little strings are just lifting them slightly. We're also going to do something in order to get to our breath, which we're going to do right now. We're going to do this thing, Anna, where we relax our jaw. So we're going to do a little bit of massage, and we're going to do little circles, forward circles down, and release the tension in the jaw before we sing. The big thing I want to say about this is never go back and forth when you're doing your jaw massage, only downward. And so we relax the jaw. We massage it and we let it fall forward and down. And getting that jaw to the point where it's so relaxed that you could actually just take one finger and move the jaw up and down. You can see how relaxed Anna's jaw is here. She does a super job on these exercises. We'll go back to this, massage, we'll let the jaw fall forward. And here the wonderful thing is that if your jaw is totally relaxed, there's no fighting going on in the larynx. And so there's none of that grabbing thing that singers, you can hear it in their voices sometimes, that gravelly, growling thing you hate. So posture, breath is now ready to be received because our jaw is relaxed. And so now I'm going to ask you to take your hands down here. And I want you to imagine, and all of you out there, imagine that you're holding a squeeze box. And we're going to let that jaw open so there's no resistance to the air coming all the way down. Let the jaw open and receive the air as the squeeze box pulls apart. And now you're going to feel this area down here in the diaphragm, that's going to fill up like a balloon. And this is what happens for a singer. You actually have a filling up thing that goes on like a balloon. And then as we push out, the air goes away. And there the belly straightens again. So let's do that together. We're going to relax the jaw open, we're in our posture, and we're going to receive the breath. Breathe in, let it fill up, and now I want you to touch your belly button, about 1 inch above your belly button, and let's imagine we're blowing out little teeny candles on a cake, like birthday candles. So we're going to go beautiful. You can kind of see from the side how that works. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to have you turn sideways too. She's really being a sport about this because it can be very awkward to a singer when you're first learning breathing. But you got to be a trooper. You just got to go in there. You got to be brave, and you got to feel the air go all the way down. So let's do it together, Anna. Here we go. Let's breathe in. Let it fill up and touch 1 inch above the belly button, and then blow out little candles. Very good, lovely. And that worked really well because I could actually feel that air all the way over here hitting me, which is a really good sign that everything's working right. We're going to do a couple more things. These are really fun things for people who that doesn't, sometimes those things don't work for people. So we're going to try another couple of images that might help you get your breath. So again, we're in our bend, tilt, lift position. Those ribs lift slightly up so you can open up those ribs. And we're going to actually, let's imagine that we're holding a beautiful rose that we're smelling in the morning. Just walk through, we picked a rose and we smell it. And it's maybe got dewdrops on it. And where does the air go? Right down there. Right, Anna? Mm-hmm. Because, why does that happen? Do you remember? When the air goes all the way down? When you smell? The reason is that smelling is the most ancient sense that we have. Smelling is actually breathing into the diaphragm. So there you have it. Basically, when you smell, you are automatically breathing into the diaphragm. And another way that we automatically breathe into the diaphragm is if we do a belly laugh. If somebody makes us really laugh. And we are going to get into the diaphragm in just a few minutes. But for now, let's all just breathe together. Let's try that. Let's breathe in. And you can try the rose. In fact, this time let's put the rose to our mouth and imagine we're smelling it through our mouth. Did that work for you?
Yep.
Great. And so now we've got our air down there again. And as I speak, I'm not letting my air out. I'm actually holding my air down there so I could actually talk for a very, 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 very long time because I'm holding the air down in the diaphragm area. The diaphragm is actually 7 interconnected muscles. So let's all do this together. We're in our bend, tilt, lift. We have a nice relaxed jaw and we're receiving the breath. And we're touching 1 inch above the belly button, very gently. You're going to feel pushing in as you breathe out, as you blow out little candles. And one more time. And touch. Thank you. Now, to those of you who have done yoga, there are certain types of yoga, hatha yoga and prana yoga, that also use a similar kind of a breathing idea. So fabulous. You're well on your way. Thanks, Anna. And we'll be right back with some more ideas for you to help you get the voice going. The next thing we do is going to be some sign exercises. So we'll see you shortly. Thank you.